An inflammatory post on a fringe social media site can easily look like the work of an angry neighbor, but behind that photo sits a covert intelligence operative in a digital center thousands of miles away. The systematic use of fake accounts is known as coordinated inauthentic behavior. It involves weaponizing profiles to manipulate public debate for specific strategic outcomes. The digital ecosystem is under constant assault. Russia uses these networks to fracture society along political lines. China targets candidates who oppose the Communist Party, and Iran seeds domestic polarization to erode trust. With millions of fake posts generated every day, researchers face a difficult question. How do you prove a troll farm is actually succeeding in destroying democratic trust? Defeating an invisible threat requires us to map the entire biological life cycle of a lie as it evolves from a digital shadow into a real-world crisis. This is Ben Nimmo's breakout scale, a framework to categorize the real-time impact of influence operations. The scale follows an ascending logic. Categories 1 through 3 track spreads across isolated platforms, while categories 4 through 6 measure the explosion into mainstream media and physical reality. An operation's danger is defined entirely by how far a lie travels across these 6 categories. Category 1 and 2 operations start in the dark, targeting polarized fringe communities where extremist ideas can incubate without detection. In 2020, the Russian Internet Research Agency established fake right-wing news sites like an outlet called Nabeck. They used platforms like Gab and Parler to micro-target conservative voters. This incubation also relies on cyber espionage. The 2016 hack of the Democratic National Committee provided the raw intelligence needed to fuel subsequent influence campaigns. While these operations lay the groundwork for chaos, they remain contained within echo chambers until they cross a critical threshold. Category 4 and 5 breakouts occur when mainstream journalists, politicians, or celebrities provide the momentum by repeating disinformation. The 2016 leaks achieved a massive breakout when mainstream media amplified the stolen data, eventually leading to the resignation of the DNC chair. Adversaries also employ perception hacking. Figures like Yevgeny Prigozhin openly claim responsibility for rigging elections to make citizens lose faith in the system's integrity. Domestic extremist groups and conspiratorial entities like QAnon often absorb these foreign narratives, acting as willing accomplices to launder lies to a wider audience. These campaigns have no organic momentum. They survive only because of existing domestic divisions and the willingness of influencers to amplify them. Category 6 represents the ultimate threat. The moment a digital operation triggers a concrete policy shift or manifests as physical violence. One instance saw the Chinese Ministry of State Security targeting New York candidate Yan Sheng with physical threats and surveillance to destroy his campaign bed. Fueled by foreign disinformation, domestic extremists have escalated to threatening election officials, poll workers, and democratic infrastructure. When digital manipulation becomes a physical fracture, the adversary has achieved its ultimate objective. Major geopolitical events, such as the war in Ukraine, force intelligence agencies to constantly pivot their disinformation tactics. Despite these shifts, Russia, China, and Iran remain focused on a constant goal: fracturing the global democratic order from the inside out. These operations fail immediately without the algorithms, outrage, and amplification that drive them. Effective defense depends on evidence-based public awareness from journalists, policymakers, and citizens. By refusing to amplify outrage, we trap malign operations at the bottom of the breakout scale, leaving them to die in the dark where they belong.